How you doing, everyone? MRS2 here, and welcome back to another video. Today is my Q&A video. I've told you all about. Told you it's all coming out Sunday. Today's Sunday, maybe Monday. I don't know when it's coming out. Still got to edit and everything. It's currently Friday, so I've left it a bit late, but let's just do it now. Also, I want to apologise that the gameplay is from the original video I did, the part 2 of my Kart Deluxe. I've been finding it pretty difficult to get my capture card and just film some gameplay. I was thinking about doing some Roblox, but I was like, nah, I don't think everyone's gonna mind. We're here for the questions, not for the gameplay. So, I'm sorry about that, but I've got a bunch of questions. I've got 16 comments. Each, I'm assuming we'll have 3 questions. I'm not gonna do that math. Let me do it. 16, 32, something. I don't know. 50, I'm not good at math. So, I'm gonna say 46. I'm not sure. So anyways, let's hop right into these questions. So I'm gonna be going in order from top to bottom. So I've got it on my screen right now. So our first 3 questions come to us by the Blue Shell. His first question is least favorite Mario Kart game out of all the ones I've played. Good question. I've played. I'll quickly tell you the ones I've played. I've played the first one, Super Mario Kart. I've played 64, Wii, 8, and Deluxe. I guess they're the same game. And I'd probably say my least favorite is the first one, Super Mario Kart, if that's what the first one's called. Obviously, out of the ones I've played, it's the oldest. The controls are probably the wackiest, and it is cool just to see how where Mario Kart all started. But compared to, the other Mario Kart games, yeah, in my opinion, it's not as good. So thanks for that first question. His second question is, who is the best non-winner in TDN, in my opinion? This is another good question. I don't want to put bias into it, but my top 3 would probably be Jesse HOH, Inkling Boy, and maybe Pink Gold Peach. I know he wants a number 1. I'd probably say the best is probably HOH. I don't want you guys to think I'm biased, but he's been in the most seasons, and he's been extremely close. He came 2nd and 3rd. He's been all around the board, but it's not 1st. So I'd probably say he's probably the most robbed non-winner in TDN. And finally, are there any Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC characters that you didn't enjoy playing as or against? Yes, there is. Steve from Minecraft. I didn't enjoy playing. Okay. I don't know how to really describe this because I do enjoy Steve, but he's way too complicated for me. Like having to build and all that stuff, it's very hard for me. And on top of, I hate playing against him online. I can't stand him. People are really good with him, but I'm trash with him, and he's too hard for me to really enjoy. So I don't really enjoy playing as him, I guess you could say. So I'd probably say Steve. So thanks to the Blue Shell for your questions. And let's hop into the next one. I'll quickly heart your comment so I know that I've answered it. Next up is Purple Chase, or Purple. He's asked 3 questions. So, his first question is, if you were making money off of TDN, would you continue past season 40? This is a good question. It's complicated. It depends how much money, because if I can make a few dollars off doing it, then why the hell not? You know what I'm trying to say? But I don't do TDN for money. I want to make that very clear. I do it out of my enjoyment and for you guys completely. And I guess it really just depends, how much money it would make me and how I'm really feeling after season 40. Because at the end of the day, it is just paper. Like, at the end of the day, I'm 18. By the time it ends, I'll almost be 19. So I guess if I could make, once again, it depends how much money, but I'm going to say no, because I'm ending TDN off in a position where I feel it makes sense for me. TDN's been a part of my life for 5 years, and a few more seasons left, and I think it's time to move on with my life. And obviously my channel will have different content after that. His second question is, how poopy are the poopy nuts? Most important question. The poopy nuts are pretty poopy. Um, they are extremely poopy. Very, very poopy. It was a very important question, so hopefully I answered that to your standards. And the third question is, are you going to be doing more live streams? Absolutely, 100% yes. I am still trying to work on live streaming games. It's been something I'm trying to work on for a while. There is definitely a way to do it. I'm going to test it out one day and see how it goes. But to answer the question, yes, I will be doing more live streams in the future, so stick out for that. Thank you, Purple, for your questions. Alright, the next three questions come to us by Trey Palmer. The first question is, what is my favourite season of TDN? Awesome question. Now the last time I did a Q&A, I have no idea what season I was on. I still do like season 23 and 39 a lot. Not 39, sorry. 29. I also really like season 36. That is definitely one of my favourites. And after TDN ends, I will be doing a whole seasons rank, including the first 14 seasons. But I will say at this point in time, oh, I don't know. But I also like Roblox Warfare because I watched that back. That season definitely had a few flaws, but I did enjoy it. But I'm going to say my favourite season overall is probably season 29. I'm going to say season 29. I also do enjoy season 23 and all that jazz, but I'm going to say season 29. That could change because I feel like, these last few seasons are really good. My second favourite question is, have you ever seen a Rising of a Shield Hero? If so, what are your thoughts on the show? I've actually never even heard of that show. It sounds interesting though, Rising of a Shield Hero. I'll have to check it out on our research and Google it, see what's up. So I haven't heard of it, so I can't express my thoughts. And finally, do you watch other content shows like TDN, like Plush, Andrew? I think that says. I do watch other paper shows for sure. I mainly watch the ones that are sort of dedicated to total drama. A big example is TPI. I watch that, and I check out other sort of paper shows, a few episodes of other people's fan creations, and yes. So yeah, I guess I do, but all in the scheme of total drama. So yeah, thanks for your questions, Trey. The next three questions come to us by TDI Fan. His first question is, overall, how has life been for you? Life's been, pretty good for me. I've been fortunate enough not to have been affected by the pandemic. Like most people, I don't really have to deal with COVID. And we're getting there. We're getting to the end of sort of COVID. But that hasn't affected me. And my life's been pretty good. It's been pretty chill. I'm 18 now, so I'm starting to taking a bit of responsibility. Starting to do some things on the outside. So yeah, I would say life's gone alright. Plus this year's gonna be absolutely amazing. Two No Child Drama seasons, Mario movie. That's just general consensus, but amazing things happening this year. So, but for the answer, my life's been. I actually can't complain. It's been amazing. His second question is, if you were to star in any of the Marvel films, which one would you want to be in? That's a good question. I don't watch Marvel hardly ever. I don't recall my last Marvel movie. Not a massive Marvel fan. But if I had to star in one, what would I star in? Maybe Spider-Man. I don't know who I would star in. Um, I know Spider-Man most of all the Marvel movies, but I don't know who I would be in. If anything, I'd like to be a completely new character, but I don't know. I hardly watch Marvel, so that one's a really tough one for me. And his third one is, will you miss doing TDN when it's over? Absolutely. Absolutely. There'll always be a part of me that'll miss TDN. There'll always be a part of me that will want to go and film again. But I know that, I'm doing what's best for me by quitting and stopping. Because at the end of the day, I'm 18 now, like I've already said. I'm sorry if you can hear it pinging in the background. But I'm 18. My life needs to be a little bit more than paper. And yeah, I do paper because I enjoy it, and you guys enjoy it. And TDN has genuinely changed my life. I will say that, and I will say that every day of the week. But there has to be a beginning, and there has to be an end. And TDN is coming to an end pretty soon. There's still 3 seasons after season 37. I will definitely be sad when it's over, but I'm also going to be very proud of 40 seasons because that's a massive accomplishment. Some of the seasons were a bit wonky, others were absolutely phenomenal. So I'll absolutely miss TDN when it's over. Thanks for your questions, TDR fan. Really appreciate it. Alright. Our next 3 questions come to us by Stabby Akari. Oh, wait. They asked 5 questions. Alright. I'll answer 5 questions. I did not see that coming. Stabby Akari said, what is your favourite season in the year? So far this year, I've done season 36 and season 37. I would say season 36 is still my favourite. I'm not going to say I don't hate season 37, but there are definitely other seasons that I like more. I don't know how the twists. I think the twist is alright. I don't know if it works, but yeah, I don't know. But I will say season 36 had a really awesome theme, and the twist worked really well. So I'm very happy with that. So I'd say season 36 is my favourite. If we're counting Icon Invasion, obviously, I love doing collaborations, but I don't count that as TDN. I count that as something completely different because it's a crossover. Yeah, I've got to treat it as something different. So I'd say season 36. Second question, how often do you use Discord? I like to hop on Discord at least once or twice a day just to see what's up, check my server, whatnot. How much do I use it? I'd be on probably once a day. Sometimes I'm not, but I would say once a day you'd see me on Discord. I don't put myself as online or active because I tend to get spammed a bit. So I keep myself offline, but I do go on Discord. The third question. Are you going to suggest us Nintendo Switch games to play? Now, I don't know if you mean I suggest you or you suggest me. But yes, eventually I will do something in my server where I'll let you guys suggest games for me to play. I want to focus more on gaming after TDN, so I won't be doing much gaming for a while. There will be gameplays here and there, but it's mainly finishing TDN, Amazing Race, and the remake, and just sort of wrapping all those up, including the plush one. TDN Plush will be returning soon. It's school holidays at the moment, but it's hard to find the time. I'm moving house in 5 months, so I could be a bit icky with location, but we'll see how we go. So yeah, Switch games to play. If you want to suggest me gameplays, yes. If you want me to suggest you gameplay or games to play, right now my 3 favourites are Mario Kart Deluxe, Smash Bros Ultimate, and Mario Bros Superstars. If you're at them, check them out. That fourth question is, do you plan on continuing the Amazing Race? The Great Race won last time. I think they mean Amazing Race. Do I plan on continuing the Amazing Race? Yes, I do. I do want to finish it. Good news is, when I do move house, I'll have a lot more locations, and I'll be able to blast through and finish all that. So I'm not worried. I will binge film all those episodes, and it'll come to an end. Soon. And that fifth is, what is my least favourite food? Tomato. I actually hate tomato. It's too juicy. I just hate it. Like, when it's in my mouth, I just feel like throwing up. I don't, but and I hate that my least favourite foods are healthy food, but, can you blame me? So yeah, thanks so much for your 5 questions. It's meant to be 3, but I'll let you off with this just this once. Thank you for your questions. Alright, the next, I'm making sure, he's got 4 questions. Alright, ETG, sorry, I said he, might be a she, I'm not sure of the gender. I don't want to assume gender, so I'm just going to say they in this video. So, the first question is, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate my chances of getting into a Total Drum Nintendo season? Now, season 39, if you want to be in Total Drum Nintendo, this is your final shot. This is the final newbie season. If you want to be in, if you have Discord, if you want to tell me your username in the comment section below, do that. I would prefer Discord so you can send me your character yourself. My Discord server, sorry, is in the link. No, in my about section on my channel, on the about section, you'll find it there. There's a recommending page. Recommend yourself or just DM me. You'll find me when you go to the server. I'm the admin. So message me your character or your username in the comments, and I'll add you. I didn't want TDN season 39 to be a massive season, but there's 20 characters in at the moment, and I'm happy to go up to 30. So at least 10 more fans have a chance of making it into the final season. So yes, if you want to be in Total Drone Nintendo, yeah, please recommend yourself. The second question is, how do you think my videos are? They're cool. When I go onto your channel, I think I'm gonna quickly go onto it now. I think you post a bit. Yeah, you do post a bit. You post more than me. It's a big variety of things. Whoa, I just saw Dan Houston versus Jesse HOH. Who did the better cursed foes? Honestly, mine is pretty cursed. So yeah, your channel is full of different things, and I do like that. Okay, I need to go back to the... Okay, so the third question is... Alright, let's see if I can find it. Sorry, everyone. That third question is, what's my opinion on VTubers? I mean, that's definitely a cool way to sort of express yourself without having to show your face. They are expensive, but I'm not against them. Like, if you want to show or express yourself on YouTube without showing your face, VTubers are one of the good ways to do it. I know not everyone likes VTubers, but I don't mind them. I can't lie. And the favourite of that, the least, no, sorry, but the final, I don't know why I said favourite. That final question is, who is your favourite character in Super Mario Sluggers? Fun fact, I've never played Super Mario Sluggers, but I've always wanted to because the roster is amazing. But I think PD Piranha's in that game, so it's got to be PD Piranha. Actually, no, King Boo's in that game. King Boo. King Boo's definitely my favourite. Thank you for your questions, ETG. Next, three. Did he ask three? No, he asked four too. Here's a joke question, so we'll see how we go. Xander Davies. So, his first question is, how does it feel to be famous? Mate, I can't even tell you how. I begin to express how amazing it does. It feels to be famous. I'm rich, bro. I'm rich. I live in a 5-star mansion. I don't even need a job. That's how rich I am. So I'm very famous. The second question is, what is the status of mine and Survivor Sam's relationship? Married, divorced, best friends. We just got divorced. Sorry to break it to you. I know that's very upsetting news. Yes, I'm joking, by the way. We are just friends. We all know this. But yeah. Moving on. Number 3. Are we rivals? Yeah, we are now, for asking that stupid question. And 4, autograph. I'm not going to give an autograph to my rival. And then he says, I'm asking you 4 questions questions to spite you. They weren't questions. They were just random, whatever. You know what? Thanks for your questions. Next is from Unknown. Yes, that's their name. So that first question is, who is your favourite TDN contestant? He said contestant, so I'm not going to say Blue Toad. I'm not going to say Brett. Contestant. I would say my favourite. That's a good question. TDN has had a lot of awesome characters. I always say villains, so I'm gonna keep on that. I like Neku. Neku's one of my favorites. I don't have a direct favorite, but I do like Neku. He was from the most recent season, before season 37. So if I'm burping a lot. So I'd say Neku. The second question is, if you were in an Australian Survivor season, what will it be? Hopefully, myself and Pi, or Mark, whatever you know him as, we make it onto Blood vs. Water too. Blood vs. Water was an awesome season. We need to make it onto Blood vs. Water. Me, Pi, we will absolutely dominate out there. So, I'm kind of waiting for them to open that up and we can apply if they ever do a Blood vs. Water too. Depends on it is, of course. So, hopefully Blood vs. Water 2, or if not, I'll just take any season, you know what I'm trying to say? The third question is, have you ever watched... No, I don't know how to pronounce this. Is it Encanto? Or is it Enchanto? I don't know. I've never watched it before. I've heard the song, We Don't Talk About Bruno. I've only heard it once. I didn't even know what it's about. But I've never watched it, no. Though I do know it's very popular. I don't know why it's so popular. Probably because it's a musical. Like Moana and Frozen were very famous movies too. And the fourth question is, what is your opinion on Blood versus Water? Awesome season, awesome. On my Australian Survivor Heaven channel, myself and Pi did do an Australian Survivor Awards. It's not out yet, I'm still editing. It goes for almost 2 hours, and storage is being an absolute B word, so it might take a couple of weeks for it to come out, but it will come out eventually, and yeah, we'll just talk about Blood vs. Water. If you want to hear my exact thoughts, watch it there. But overall, awesome season. I really did like it. Thanks, Unknown, for your questions. Next up, we have Mario Sonic Cool Master Fan 100. That first question is, who is my favourite character in Entitled Nintendo Caboodle competitions? I'm not going to say Neku because I just said Neku and I felt like that's going to be cheesy. So I'd say my second favourite character. Ooh. This is tough. Okay, I'm going to say 64 Bowser. I genuinely really enjoyed 64 Bowser. And, fun fact, I was going to put him in season 38, Second Chance 2. But because Browser was already in there, I didn't want 2 Bowsers. So, yeah, he didn't make it the card. I put Wally in instead. So, fun fact. And the second question is, who was my worst character? Or my least favourite character in Caboodle competitions? Ooh. I'm going to say Scout. He was in it for 3 episodes and he didn't do much. I didn't hate him. But I guess if we go who I hated most, it's Ali Naja. Now, I know you're wondering, isn't Ali Naja in season 38? Yes. Why is that? Because I want to redeem Ali Naja for myself. I didn't like her that much. But plus she was, entertaining and whatnot, I guess. I just didn't like her that much. So hopefully I can get some redemption on her. Thanks, Mario, Sonic, Cool Master Fan 100 for your questions. Madly appreciate it. Next, we have one question from Super Mario Plush 23. That question... Oh, wait, no, they have 3 questions, sorry. So their first question is, what is my favourite TDN season? As I said before, I would probably say season 29. Very close competition, though. The second question is, what is my favourite game to play? At the moment, it's like Deluxe. I think that's going to stay the case for the next year until the courses come out and I get bored of them all, though I don't think that's going to happen. So yes, at the moment, Mocha 8 Deluxe. And the third question is, what game do I hate the most? Ooh, I could say Fortnite, but that's really not original. Everyone says Fortnite. What's another game that just grinds my gears? Oh, jeez. Let's see. No, I can't think of anything Fortnite. I can't even say I hate Fortnite. I just don't like it. Like, I genuinely respect it for what it's done. For the fan sort of popularity it's got. I respect it, but I don't like it myself. Thanks for your questions. The next question comes by Mr. LMB TV. How did you come up with the name Mario Reality Shows 2? I've been really hoping someone's asked me this for a while, and someone has finally asked me. I came up with it, so picture me in 2016, I guess. And I was making my channel. I didn't know what to call myself. And I was into 2 things specifically, gaming and reality shows, like Survivor. So I gave myself Mario because he's my favorite my favorite video game character of all time, and reality shows like Survivor. So I called myself Mario for Nintendo and reality shows, and that still is what my channel is. Total Drama Nintendo is a mix of Nintendo in reality shows. So it holds true to the name, and of course, two, because it's my second one. I had Mario shows, got terminated, and now it's Mario shows 2. I'm thinking after I end TDN and I get maybe 1,000 subscribers, I change my channel name to Jesse HOH, because I think that's more broader or not broader, it's more specific. So let me know what you think about that. Thanks to you for your question, Mr. LMB TV. Alright, the next question comes from Jose, the My Hero Academia, I hope I pronounced that right, Fanatic 2005. That first question is my favourite thing to do. This is going to sound really corny, but I got my license on my birthday, and I genuinely, one of my favourite things to do now is just cruise around. Obviously, I'm still new to the roads, and I need to have a parent or a person with a full license in the car with me at all times. But I still genuinely, I just enjoy driving, just clearing my mind and just cruising around. But I also I just like, just watching YouTube, I'd say. Watching YouTube is also just something I just like doing. That second question is favourite colour. My favourite colour is still yellow. My second favourite colour, fun fact, is a tie of blue and pink. So that's a fun fact. I've never said my second favourite colour. It's a tie between blue and pink. I think I'd probably prefer pink, but I do like them a lot. And number 3, favourite place. That's a good question. And I'd just say home. I just like being home. And obviously I'm moving house soon, so that's going to be really upsetting. I've been living in my house since I was 3. I don't know how old I was. But I've been in my house all my life, so, sort of moving house is going to be it's going to be difficult. It's going to be challenging. Thanks, Jose, for your questions. I really appreciate it. The next questions come from Survivor Sans, or the Survivor Sans, viewer voting. His first question is, do you think I deserve my win, even though everyone hates it? Of course. I do feel like most people who win deserve it. There are obviously some rare occasions of maybe Tharja or Professor Egad, who someone else could have won. But at the end of the day, you did win. So you clearly deserved to win. That's how I see it. And don't let the haters get to you. That's what I've got to say for that. The second question is, am I excited for season 38? Man, I can't even begin to express my excitement. It's such a good cast. There's some people we haven't seen for a really long time. I do think looking back at the cast, there were a few flaws in it. For example, there's no returnees from season 23. Not much really old returnees or any of that. So, that's probably one thing I would change, but I love the cast, so I don't want to change it. And the third question is, will I continue the plush series? Yes, I will. That is easily the toughest series to film, because I have to actually use plush and go outside. I will find a way to continue, but it will continue. Thank you for your question, Survivor Sans. The next 3 questions come to us by... the final 3 questions come to us by Kawaii Flower. That first question is, out of all the Roblox characters in TDN, who would be the worst? Awesome question. Now, I know a lot of Robloxians are fans, so I'm going to keep fans out of this because I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. I would say, maybe, and I know I'm going to get a lot of hate by my community members, but probably Shrekilla. She is probably the worst performing and social distancing, all that stuff, if you remember watching episode 1 of Roblox Warfare. She was funny, but I don't particularly like her. Maybe if she came back, I would. She was in I don't know if she's still in Amazing Race. She has redeemed herself a bit, but when it comes to TDN, she's probably my least favourite. Or the worst. Because if you mean worst performing, then absolutely it's Rakila. Second, what will I be doing after TDN? Gaming, and just a bunch of stuff that you guys want me to do. I don't want to limit myself. If you guys just desperately want me to do something and I can genuinely do it, I will do it. I want to do more Survivor things. I want to do more Total Drama things. That isn't paper, but just more of that stuff. If I can learn to animate, that'd be sick, all that stuff. And the third question is, who's my favourite winner in TDN? The final question of today. Who is my favourite TDN winner? Good question. But I'm going to go by who deserved it most, and I'll always stick by, even though most of you disagree, Fishy Queen, in my opinion, is the most deserving Total Drum Nintendo winner. Though I will also give props to people like Ace for winning a 73-player season. But I would say, when it came to actually performance, Fishy Queen, I believe she's the only villain to win. So that's awesome. So I'll give that a heart. And we are done with all the questions. If I did not answer your question, I am scrolling through and it's not here. So if I've missed you, if it's just not posted, I apologize. But I did answer all the questions I received. Thank you all so much for asking me questions. It's been a lot of fun. If you'd prefer me to do Plotagon next time I do it, let me know. But I wanted to try something different. I'm sorry about the gameplay. It's obviously my, Mario Kart gameplay, but, it's very hard for me to get out my capture card and do things at the moment. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you later. So take care, and I appreciate y'all.